Manchester United are ready to begin talks with Victor Osimhen. Osimhen wants a salary of €12 million per season, which United are struggling to accept. Napoli, his current club, are asking for €75 million including add-ons, which can also be a problem for the Red Devils as they will not be in Europe this season. Negotiations have quietly resumed for these terms. If all goes well, United might land their marquee number 9 before the summer window heats up. This could be one of the club's biggest moves of the window. Max Eberl had contact with Xavi Simon's team. Simons would not only be a sporting alternative for Bayern for both of their sought-after positions, but the flirtation with the Leipzig player also provides valuable leverage in the poker games with Stuttgart and Liverpool for Woltemade and Diaz. Leipzig are open to talks. The price tag could be €60 million. However, Bayern's first and second choice targets remain Nick Woltemade and Luis Diaz. In both cases, these will involve hard negotiations. Stuttgart is more than aware of the fact that it will be hard to keep the centre-forward if he wants to leave. Potentially a fee over the €80 million mark. Bayern knocking on Luis Diaz's door. The left winger wants to join Bayern Munich. However, in the end, he has a contract with Liverpool until summer of 2027, and the Reds also paid a lot of money to sign him from FC Porto back in January 2022. The Bundesliga champions have submitted an offer of €52 million, Diaz keen to join the club. Liverpool will want to set the price of negotiations, similarly to Stuttgart, from €80 million. So, FC Bayern can't be sure that they will succeed on both transfer fronts. Now Bayern keep an eye on Xavi Simons. The Dutchman can play both positions and could be a useful backup option if the other transfers don't work out. RB Leipzig is said to be open to selling the attacking midfielder for €70 million. Christopher Nkunku fills a similar space for Bayern. The Chelsea forward can also play in Musiala's position. He's also effective on the wings. Max Eberl keeping touch with multiple players with a view to completing deals for one or two. That's why there are so many names that have been thrown up in the air around FC Bayern. €200 million summer shake-up. Diaz, Woltemade and Xavi Simons in the mix. Victor Gyökeres does not intend to report back for pre-season training with Sporting CP as he pursues a move to Arsenal. The 27-year-old striker was given an extended break by the Portuguese champions amid ongoing talks about his future. But he was absent on Friday's delayed return date and, despite being required to rejoin the squad on Saturday, has told Sporting's president Frederico Varandas he will not play for them again. Gyökeres feels betrayed and believes Varandas has reneged on and packed to let him go for €60 million plus €10 million, which Arsenal have already surpassed, but still no agreement is in place on a fee. Arsenal are working to land Gyökeres and have a 5-year deal prepared, subject to the clubs reaching a compromise. The Sweden international is prioritising a transfer to the Emirates Stadium over other possibilities, and Arsenal are focused on him as the preferred option to strengthen their front line. Ibrahima Konate remains one of the most talked about names of the summer. Real Madrid believe he could be the perfect addition. Liverpool are not easy negotiators. They see Konate as a key part of their team. He still has time left on his deal. He has not pushed to leave. So the Premier League club has made its position clear. Liverpool have told Real Madrid they will not sell Ibrahima Konate for anything less than €50 million. That price has made Madrid hesitate. They know the player is open to a move and is willing to wait. If no deal is done now, he could arrive for free in 2026. Madrid must now choose, pay up or wait it out. Saudi Pro League club Al Nassr eyeing a move for Rudiger. Tottenham Hotspur have shown concrete interest in signing Koni de Winter, though Serie A clubs are ready to battle Thomas Frank's side for the Genoa star. Tottenham have burst into the race for de Winter as they hunt a versatile defender who can strengthen several positions including centre-back. De Winter has impressed Tottenham recruitment chiefs as he can operate as either a centre-half or full-back and is building up a great reputation in Italy. Spurs are keen on the Belgium international, but they face a fight to bring him to the Premier League. Sources state that Inter Milan are the Italian club most active in the chase for De Winter's services. The player has been on their shortlist for months as an alternative to their main target, Giovanni Leone, who is valued at €40 million. Inter are also considering including Valentin Carboni, a player Genoa-like, in the deal to reduce the cost of signing De Winter. This affordable price has also caught the attention of other Italian teams such as Atalanta, Napoli, and AC Milan, who have recently gathered updated information about the player. However, Genoa are not open to discounts, especially since they must give 20% of any resale fee to Juventus. Spurs' interest is still alive, but they are hesitant to go above €25 million and are currently deciding whether to make a formal offer for De Winter or shift focus to other targets. Meanwhile, Everton and several Bundesliga clubs are still monitoring his situation, though there have been no recent developments on these fronts. With many teams involved, De Winter's future is still wide open. Spurs have made deals for Kevin Danso and Matthijs Telephone permanent while also signing Kota Takai from Kawasaki Frontale for £5 million. Mohamed Kudus will be the next player through the door at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium as a £55 million deal has been agreed with West Ham United for the versatile forward. Manchester United, who appear to be pushing hardest, with talks of a €90 million bid gathering pace for Real Madrid midfielder Aurélien Tchouameni. The Frenchman is considered untouchable in Madrid, but that will not stop United from trying. Whether Real Madrid accept remains to be seen. For now, the ball is firmly in their court. But if United land Tchouameni, it would be one of the biggest shocks of the summer. Nottingham Forest have made a bid for Yoane Wissa that falls below £25 million. Brentford value the forward over £50 million. Tottenham Hotspur are ready to trigger Nottingham Forest midfielder Morgan Gibbs-White's £60 million release clause. Tottenham are confident of agreeing a deal to sign the 25-year-old England international after it emerged he has a clause written into the contract he signed in August 2022. Signed for an initial £25 million from Wolverhampton Wanderers, Gibbs-White can leave Forest for the fee if a rival club activates the clause, and it now appears increasingly likely that he will sign for Thomas Frank. Talks are ongoing between the two clubs, but Tottenham do not anticipate any issues. Gibbs-White was on Manchester City's shortlist of summer recruits before they switched their attention to Ryan Cherki early in the window. Tottenham also have an interest in Brentford's Yoane Wissa, but their move to sign Gibbs-White is now accelerating at pace. Gibbs-White's former club Wolves included a 10% sell-on clause of any future sale when he moved to Forest.